Hello. If you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for stopping by again. As an introduction to my channel, and a tandem moi, I thought it'd be a little cool to introduce myself and my Sonas, as well as talk about the evolution of King, Cxndyfxre the brand, and my introduction to content creation. This isn't my first video. That would have been an art fight attack that I did, and then I made my channel video, which really only describes the channel and not me. And then after that, I did a video promoting another YouTuber I enjoy. So now you get to know me, King. Hello, my name is King. I use they them pronouns. Anyways, let's get into the beginning.
We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
2016 was my first introduction to the internet. At the ripe age of 12 years old, I made myself a what? A Wattpad. I made myself a Wattpad account. Now, as you'll know if you were on Wattpad back then, or if you're on it now, and if you are, I'm so sorry. They got coins, you can pay people, which awesome, great, wonderful. But then it's their slogan, where stories live, more like where stories go to die. Anyways, Wattpad is not a site for posting artwork. Not really. However, that didn't stop people from doing so. There were these things people would make called art books, and they'd post their artwork there for Wattpad viewers. And I had many art books, too. I had two. And in those, I presented myself as a white girl with blonde hair.
You what?
Now, wait, hold on, pause, let me stop you. I could hear the gears in your brain turning, wondering if I was ashamed of my melanin or worried I'd be run off the internet by an angry mob of white girls and queers. No, that wasn't it. I think I just subconsciously assumed my persona was supposed to be a mascot of some sort. It wasn't supposed to look like me, but still represent my brand. My user at the time was Cxndyfxre, so I created what I believe to be a correct interpretation of someone with a user like that. Are there implications and nuance to that? Absolutely, but we aren't here to delve into the racial biases my 12-year-old brain was forced into believing. With my user chosen, the persona candy came into fruition. I was so clever, you gotta believe me, trust. There's not much I can say that I haven't already, but looking at my script, there's literally 2 paragraphs, so apparently I still had a lot to say. Candy was white with long blonde hair and a fringe over her eye, a purple shoulder shirt, and I think blue shorts, but in the drawing that's on screen right now, I gave her a purple skirt because I couldn't be bothered to find old artwork because going through Wattpad is atrocious. Anyways, you could not escape this kind of shirt. Same with the swept over one eye bang. 2010s, 2000s, the shoulder shirt with the bra straps and the one fringe over the eye so you don't have to draw the other eye. It was unavoidable. And they make a comeback in this video later on. I don't use Candy anymore, obviously. But over time I decided to make her a magic wielder. It was never anything specific either. I just remember drawing her with purple aura around her hands and fully orange eyes at one point. I don't do it in this video, so honestly, I could be lying and y'all would never know. One time I desaturated her colors and put her in quote-unquote normal people clothes. I think it was a beanie and a sweater, per an art request, but she looks so devoid of personality that the style change never stuck. Honestly, looking at her now, she kind of reminds me of Chantiel, and if I pronounced her last name, I'm so sorry, but she reminds me of Chantiel's OC Mary Sue, but it could just be that they're both blonde and remind me of the 2000s, 2010s. Also, you guys should definitely follow Chantiel. Her art is great, and the comments she makes inspire me to make comics about my OCs. When that'll happen, I don't know. My friend continues to beat me over the head, asking me for lore drops and comics, and it's like, I don't know how to draw background or write a script. Then again, that could just be a lie. This is the script is 4 pages long, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. At least for someone who's never done YouTube before. Yeah, on to the next one. In 2017, I was still using Wattpad to showcase my art, but with a new year came a new person, introducing Zara. She had a much closer resemblance to my actual appearance than Candy did. The long hair is and will continue to be a lie, but a kid can dream, right? If I recall correctly, what spurred on this change of personas was a roleplay I was doing with an old friend. I had used myself as a self insert in a The Outsiders roleplay. Yes, the book by S.E. Hilton. And it just bled into my general interactions with my followers on Wattpad. I like Zara a lot. She was around the longest, excluding the one I have right now. Unlike Candy, Zara did turn into an OC of mine, Zana. She's gotten one hell of a makeover, but funnily enough, the long hair found its way back after being lost during the other two iterations of Zara.
Anytime you smile, baby.
2018 Zara had the most resemblance to the current king back then, drawing my hair how it actually looked like in 2018. Curly and long. See, the long hair came back. Well, okay, like long-ish, and it wasn't actually mine. It was weave, but that's nobody cares. 2018 and 2019 Zara subsequently went through the most when being my persona, as I had recently been diagnosed with depression. My general wellness wasn't shown much, as I try to mask my pain and general confusion around how depression affects me with smiles and laughter. That is until 2019. 2019 Zara was in a constant state of irritation for reasons that are pretty obvious looking back on it. I was tired, confused, felt broken, and the way I showed that was through a character that gave no fucks because I was slowly moving into that territory. I was learning to not care what people thought about me, but that morphed into just being really angry and pissed all the time. I wasn't always depressed. I had good days, definitely, but it was still something I had to grapple with. And then 2020 hit, and it was as if someone kicked me while I was down.
Ilza, look out!
Technically, my persona change was in the summer of 2019. That's when I came out as non-binary. But for succinctness, I'll just say it happened in 2020. So, 2020, the year everyone's mental illness got worse, or they realized they had one the entire time. Since I had come out the summer prior, I was definitely in need of a change. I hadn't had long hair since I was 13, so my persona donned shorter, more kinkier hair. Purple was and still is my favorite color, so I put myself in a purple sweater, and shorts were the easiest to draw, so I gave myself shorts. It's not supposed to make sense. My mental health was on a steady decline, but there was a saving grace: Minecraft streamers. Eventually, around late 2020, early 2021, I took this outfit and turned it into my current Minecraft skin, as well as donning a crown calling myself King. I attribute the crown to my enjoyment of Technoblade and Rainbow Live, and thus it kinda just stuck. But all good things must come to an end, as King slowly morphed into their own character as Zara once did before them. To separate myself from this character, I gave them the name Jaiden. In universe, they're still usually referred to as King, as they're the king of an empire, but close friends and family called them Jaiden. Sometime between 2021 and 2022, it was trending on Twitter to create a Dream SMP Sona. Now, the easy thing would be to just take Jaiden and plop their ass in the SMP, but I didn't want to do that. I saw a lot of beautiful, amazing art, don't get me wrong, but they were all humanoid, and it was the same for the fan art of the Minecraft skins of the streamers on the server. It was all getting a little boring, at least to me. White boy number 36 and humanish character number 4068 just was not cutting it anymore. Which is ironic because 95% of my OCs are humans, or at least humanoid. Regardless, I made my Dream SMP Sona they don't really have a species. Its species still isn't specified because I can't be bothered, but it does have shape-shifting like abilities. They're just a weird little 4'5" thing that went around stealing stuff. Soon though, just like Jaiden, it became its own person. As I deviated from its source material, I used it in other Minecraft servers I was a part of, it becoming more than just a Sona and a server I was never going to be able to involve myself in. Currently, it's in story limbo as I don't interact with the people that created the Minecraft server it was a part of, but that really doesn't bother me that much. Like Jaiden, this version of King was renamed Crow. I felt it fitting as the creature enjoys shiny things and often takes without a second thought. And besides, crows are cute. And aren't I just the cutest? You don't know what I look like, but I'm like holding my chin and like smiling. I'm cute. I promise. Now we've got me to wrap things up. The current King you all know and love.
Nobody knows you. This is your second non-art fight related video.
Right, well, regardless of if you know me or not, I'm King, the character drawn in the previous video and the one talking to you. Hi, hello, how you doing? Good, I hope. The only real changes from Jaiden is that I started testosterone in September of 2022 and ditched the purple sweater and blue shorts. I'm still wearing shorts, they're just basketball shorts. I don't have a specific outfit I wear, but there are articles of clothing that can be found in each artistic rendition of myself. A choker of some kind, glasses, some type of earrings, and many bracelets. I've added birthmarks on my face and left hand, as well as the small amount of facial hair I've gotten from taking tea. My hair changes with me, which is why in my channel profile I have a full head of hair, but currently I'm buzzed down. Depending on my outfit as well as how I'm feeling, I might add boobs, but it's not a likely occurrence. I'm not sure if I want top surgery, but even still, I'll pretend I'm boobless. I've used the IP Cxndyfxre, and yes, that's how it's pronounced. It's spelled Cxndyfxre, but it's pronounced Cxndyfxre. I've used the IP since about 2017, but only in 2018 did I start posting pieces to places like Instagram and DeviantArt. I've always wanted to get into content creation. Watching people like Jaiden Animations, Domics, Ginja OWO made it seem so easy, but it's not, like, at all. I've tried making content before, and I'm sure under better circumstances I could have kept going, but my environment stopped me. I still live at home, I share a room with a sibling. Quiet rooms are not a common occurrence in my household. My old speed paints were not edited and always got claimed because I used music that was very copyrightable. And when I tried streaming, it'd have to be late at night to get silence, and that was if my dinky ass laptop would even run OBS well, and it never did. A lot of factors stopped me from doing this. But now that I'm older and my siblings are older, there might be a chance. Instead of live content creation, I can make pre-recorded videos like the individuals I mentioned earlier. It still won't be easy, but I know that now, and I'm pretty okay with it. Also, go check out everybody I said. Domics hasn't posted in a while, but that's besides the point. You should rewatch his old videos, they're great. Jaiden is amazing. Ginja OWO is amazing. June is what they go by. June is cool. Jaiden is cool. Chantiel is cool. All of their links will be in the description. Yeah. Hi again, hope you enjoyed the video. I bet you've never seen someone start a YouTube channel with a quick go-through of their life, huh? Yeah, I bet you haven't. Anyways, the next video is in production. That is a lie. When I was writing this, there was a hope that it was. It is absolutely not. You will be waiting another 3 weeks. Regardless, look out for that. Thanks for watching, and see you later.